Welcome to Rapid Fire. Today's game is
Defender of the Crown was originally released in 1986 on the Amiga by Cinemaware. This was their first game release and would help them carve out a genre which they just dominated for many years to come. The interactive movie genre. The game over the years has been ported to over 15 different systems, but we're looking at the Commodore 64 version here. The game is equal parts strategy, action, and an interactive movie, all rolled into one, and was a genre that Cinemaware continued on in the form of other excellent releases like Rocket Ranger, It Came from the Desert, Lords of the Rising Sun, and Sinbad and the Throne of the Falcons, plus many more. Defender was set during the Middle Ages in England, with the story being the king had just returned from the Crusades, and all the lords of the land are now fighting to control the country. You get to choose one of 4 characters in the beginning, each obviously with his own weaknesses and strengths. Your objective is to take over the land, thus acquiring more taxes and money, and with that you can buy and build up your army for further conquering of the country. But that's just the half of it. Random events play a large part in the game and can swing dire situations into positives depending on your skills and action-based mini-games. For example, jousting tournaments can be held or entered where the winner can claim a piece of land from the loser. You can also accept or dismiss a chance to save a damsel in distress at a local castle, which cues the sword-fighting minigame where you and Robin Hood attempt to save her. If successful, you gain a wife and a new castle. As the conquering continues, you'll have more money to buy more elaborate troops and weapons, such as knights and catapults, which are essential for laying siege to local castles. The military clashes take place based purely on stats, as your armies automatically fight, and you can issue orders to help swing the strategy to your favor. Defender was a game that absolutely amazed me back in 1987 and was one of those essential games I had on disc after years of cassette gaming. The care and detail that went into the graphics were amazing, giving it a full cinematic feel as well as that of the opening music with its rich medieval heroic overtones just put you in the mood for an atmospheric good time. The gameplay works really well on all fronts with easy to use menus and well implemented minigames, which were simple to get to grips with yet take a good bit of practice to master. The game is still an absolute blast to play all these years later, even though there was a sequel and some remakes along the way. Nothing compares to the original early versions in terms of quality and well balanced gameplay.